Alright, we're back, and I've cut out several pieces of different lengths. Whether or not I have enough, I won't know actually until I start putting them together. But just want to kind of give you a quick update and show you, here again, this is personal preference. If you want to do something different, that is totally up to you. What I'm doing makes it no harder, no simpler. You know, it's just a personal preference. But as you can see, these are the back sides of the pieces of pallets. And here again, what I'm looking for is at least 18 inches, okay? And we're a little bit over that. So we are good with this piece of wood. So what I'm going to do simply is I'm going to take these pieces up and I'm going to put glue down, and then I'm going to nail each one, making sure that the sides are pushed flush best as we can. What I found is I nail the first one in here on both ends, and then I pull these towards that one to make a tight fit, and then nail those down. Now, one of the things that I did want to show you, let me just move these out of the way real quick, is very important that when you stand this piece up, and of course you just imagine that it's got pallets of pieces attached to it, this is what you see, not this. Okay, you don't want to see that. You want to see this. Alright, notice that it's almost flush at the top, it's flush at the bottom. Here again, this is a rustic cooler, so it doesn't have to be perfect. So don't worry about that part about, like where we have parts here. Those aren't even going to be seen by the time that we're through. And then we're going to still do some sanding. So this is what I do out of my workbench. I lay it out and I put my first piece down, and I get it set into place on one side, and then I line it up on the other side. The main thing that I want from this piece is to be flush at the top, okay? And that's this edge right here. I want this to be flush because this is what people are going to see when they open the cooler. So you see that we're flush here, and we're going to be good to go. And we'll just work our way down until we get all the other pieces. One other thing that I'd like to point out, if you noticed, I basically went, sorry about that, basically went with a fat piece, and then a short piece, and then another fat piece and a short piece. Here again, personal preference, because this is what I'm looking for right here. Okay, I want some variety. I don't want to just have all fat pieces or all skinny pieces. I want to either alternate them, put a couple of fat pieces together, put a skinny one on the top. You know, here again, we're playing around with it because we're going to still be adding some decorative trim to this. So we just don't want it to be all one shape or all one look. That just takes away from the uniqueness of the cooler. Like I said before, each of the coolers that I make is totally different from the look standpoint. Now, just first glance of it, you say, well, that's the same thing, but no two are going to have pieces like this together. You got nail holes over here, and then I have nail holes over here. I could put all the nail holes all the way down. So you got a lot of play here that you could do. And that here again is totally up to you. So I'm going to go back outside and see how many of these pieces that I can put together, which will turn into these pieces here. Hopefully I've got enough pallets cut so I can at least get this part of it done. This is the front. The one exactly like it on the back side, and then we'll attach the sides, and I'll show you how to do that in just a minute. So let me run outside and nail some of these together. Hopefully I can get 4 of these out of all this wood that I've cut here. You know, the long pieces here. Get 4 fronts and back, or 2 fronts and backs done, so that will give me a total of 3 coolers, and that's what I want to be able to start the other process. So be back shortly.